All hail the Clicks crew. Alright guys, today we are taking a look at our first ROC exclusive map review slash preview. This first one is actually going to be a little bit of a, this one's out. It's one of the VIG maps. It's been out for a little bit, but it hadn't been reviewed yet, so I'm going to be doing it for you guys, and then I already have two more maps in the pipe to review for you. So I guess when I said March, that was a little bit of a fib on my end, so I guess expect these a lot sooner. There's going to be another map. I think I'm going to release it on the 15th of this month, or maybe a day before. It's going to be the VIG map, and then I'm going to be in a couple weeks releasing a review of the states maps that are going to be coming out. So make sure to hit that bell notification so that you're sure not miss anything. Knowledge of these maps is going to be quite important moving forward. I've found in competitive play a good 50% of that, I would say, is map selection. So that stuff's important. And then in casual play, it's still important. I'd say about 30-40% important. It's of your team construction. So that's enough of me rambling. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna head over to Paint so I can draw in some things for you to pay attention to. And yeah, so here we go. All right, so this map is called Backyard Wrestling. It seems pretty cool. So there's a few features to note. So you see the starting zones here. So you got one over here. You got one over here. And then so we have those. And then there's not really too much going on in the starting zones themselves. Now, in front of each starting zone, there is some elevated terrain, and you can get to it pretty easily on either end of this. So that's really cool there. Blocks lines of, it's nice for blocking lines of fire. You know, as long as you don't have a colossal or something that ignores it. But it's nice, a nice thing to kind of work around if you're if you're a close combat team or a short range team. This gives you a lot of things to kind of block off what's going on there. So both starting zones are pretty equal in that respect. And then both starting zones also have some squares of hindering terrain that are right by the starting area. So you got a couple there on the left side, the lettered side of the map. And then you've got a little bit more on the ROC side of the map. Again, I think this is kind of a draw. You've got a little bit more on the lettered side of the map over here too. You know, so again, pretty symmetrical as far as that goes. So let's go ahead and get rid of my doodles. There's going to be a lot of doodling in these map videos, just to try to draw some attention. As far as blocking goes, there's actually three major blocking points on this that are actual blocking. So you've got this little thing here, you've got this little bit here, and then the ring itself, if you look at it real close, has those dashed white lines, which are doors for Heroclix. So that means that they are clear for movement but blocking for line of fire. That is extremely important. This is an excellent close combat map. So as you can see with those, you have a ton here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. So with those blocking features, especially on I guess the top side of the map here that we're looking at, those blocking features make it so that your opponent, if they're down here on the numbered side of the map, there's a lot of blocking that they can't draw line of fire for. So there's a lot of nice approach angles. If you had a close combat team in the ROC side, you know, you'd start out here. You're basically getting blocked off with the elevated terrain. Then you come this way, and you've got the blocking for the wizkid, whatever it is, the wrestling. Then you've got more blocking here. and then you've got more blocking. So you have a very safe top side of the map here for stuff like that, which I think is super cool. And then if you come down on this other side of the map, it's a little more open. It doesn't really matter which way you come on this one. It's going to be pretty much the same thing. If you're working on the lettered side of the map, if you come this way, this is where, you know, sort of your openness is on the map. There's not a lot of open lanes on this map. You basically have down in here, it is your free, except for that little bit of elevated that I managed to get in the box. This is all basically your free firing. Yeah, they're getting some hindering terrain bonuses, but you can actually see things. You can also see from right about in here. You can, wait a minute, there's a tool. There's a handy dandy tool for what I'm thinking of. So as you can see, for this one, you've got from here all the way to here is a nice straight line. You've got from here to basically the same spot is a nice straight line. You can also go all the way to the back of the map. That is basically your lines of fire. So this is a difficult map for range teams, but a really nice map for close combat teams. So if I'm using this and I'm using a close combat team, what I'm going to try to do, no matter which side, because you can do it from either side. I know I keep talking about using the ROC side, but that's just because when I play a lot of right hand side of the map to the left side of the map. But if you wanted to do the lettered side, you just come down, you tuck behind the blocking. There's still more blocking here with the WizKids open. And then you come down and around to attack your opponent. Now, if your opponent comes around this way and they're going to try to attack you before you can get to them, you still have, you can come straight across, duck behind this blocking right here, or you can duck behind this blocking right here, or if you wanted to, you could go all the way into the map, and then it's all blocking. So this is something really cool here. A viable strategy that I would try with this map would be to try to have somebody with running shot and sidestep. So here's what I do. If I had a range person, I would TK them out as best I could. 1, 2. So we'll just say we start them off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll say we TK'd them to this square. Okay, then we're going to running shot in, or we're going to running shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to make some kind of attack to somebody over here, and then we're going to sidestep 1, 2 into the ring so that they can't make a ranged attack against us again. They have to come into the ring, and then we can running shot out again, and just kind of yo-yo back and forth. Really take a lot of liberties with this. I think this is a really fun map. The more I look at it, the more I think it's an extremely strong map for people if you know the ways to use it. So if you guys enjoyed this map review, make sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a share. It really helps keep me motivated to make these videos, and it also lets YouTube know, hey, other people might enjoy this video. If you guys have any questions about this specific map or a specific team, make sure to post those in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. This VIG map, I believe you have to sign up for the monthly subscription. I don't believe you can just buy this. So I just looked it up after I said that, because I don't know if you can tell in the video, but as I'm saying it, I think it's wrong that those are VIG exclusive maps, and it's true that's incorrect. So those maps are available to everybody every month. It's just if you're in the VIG program, you get a special logo on it and some other perks that are later on in the year. But if you want this map, you can go to gamermats.com and purchase this map for $29.99. You don't have to be in any special club or anything like that. So I'll go ahead and put that in the pinned comment, but back to the regular video. Flat out. But I will, once I know of maps, I will go ahead and let you guys know what those are. So yeah, all right. Thanks to ROC for allowing me to do this preview for you. That's all I have for you guys today. As always, please remember this uncritical mess if you don't have probability control.